Welcome to DeKalb Scene Weekly. I'm Krapek.
And I'm Scott Potter.
And here are this week's top stories. There's only a mere 2 weeks before Ben Harper and the Relentless Seven play at the Convocation Center on April 15th. Harper, who's most famous for being married to Jurassic Park's Laura Dern and for singing, you know, that one song, was only available after negotiations with Taylor Hicks, Ja Rule, BB Mac, and the Pants on the Ground guy couldn't be reached.
Students for Sensible Drug Policy protested last Friday, saying that the war on drugs was a waste of government money. The organization expected more protesters, but 70% of their organization was at home watching Scooby-Doo reruns.
With the ever-growing admiration and popularity of the guy who walks his raccoon around campus, Ollie's Frozen Custard in Sycamore has announced that it will be unveiling a new critter-flavored custard, combining the delicious flavors of dirty diapers and warm garbage. Miko the raccoon could not be reached for comment.
The creator of the webcomic Piled Higher and Deeper gave a seminar at NIU praising the benefits of procrastination. Insert joke here.
With the weather in the 60s, 70s, and even the scorching 80s this week, an epidemic is sweeping campus. This is known as dudes wearing flip-flops. If you come into contact with these totally chilled out people, please exercise extreme caution. Perhaps singing a Dave Matthews song, busting out a hacky sack, or throwing a frisbee will thwart any sandal wearing they might have.
A recent study shows that Illinois unemployment has been up to 11.4% this month. Congratulations, graduating seniors.
An absolutely astounding 1,600 students out of a possible 20,000 came out for this year's Student Association elections. When we asked a student what he thought about the SA elections, he said, "I don't know. I don't speak Spanish, brah."
The Runaways, a biopic about Joan Jett starring that weird girl from Twilight, opens on Friday. Here are some other biopics that we think should be made. Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem from The Muppet Show. Dr. Teeth could be played by John Goodman. Janice could be played by Angelina Jolie. Burt Reynolds could take up the role of Sergeant Floyd Pepper. Larry David could be the saxophone player Zoot, and Animal would be played by post-crazy Joaquin Phoenix. I'd also like to see a biopic of Wesley Willis starring Forrest Whitaker. He already has that crazy eye going and can play the artist that brought us such hits as Rock and Roll McDonald's, The Chicken Cow, and My Mother Smokes Crack Rocks. Be the epic story of a musician's rise off of the streets of Chicago and staying on the streets of Chicago.
The one movie biopic I would like to see about a musician would have to be Shock G from the Digital Underground. Not only is he funky, likes his oatmeal lumpy, and of course spunky, he invented the Humpty Dance. With Denzel Washington on the big screen with his Groucho glasses and doing the Humpty Hump, I smell Oscar.
And the biopic I want to see happen the most is Jesse and the Rippers. With hits like Forever and Forever, it brought them collaborations with the Beach Boys numerous times. We could see Jesse's rise from practicing with his band in the Tanner's living room all the way up to his tour in Japan, where he was a big jerk to Michelle. And we could settle once and for all why he changed his last name from Cochran to Gustopoulos at the end of season 1.
Located deep within the halls of the Campus Life building, this has been DeKalb Scene Weekly.
Rock over London, rock on Chicago, Wheaties, Breakfast of Champions.